Hey foodies, it's Crystal. Welcome back to my Gadget Kitchen. Today I'll be making semi-homemade German chocolate cake, and I'll be using my Breville Smart Oven Air and my KitchenAid Mini. This is semi-homemade because I'll be using a box mix for the cake, but the frosting will be made from scratch. So let's get started with the frosting. It starts off with 3 egg yolks. Next, I'm adding in 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of evaporated milk. Now give those ingredients a nice good stir. So check out this butter, you guys. Land O'Lakes makes half sticks of butter. It comes in so handy when you're baking, because this recipe actually calls for half a stick of butter, so I just need 1 of these half sticks. Oh, that right there, I forgot to add a pinch of salt. So now I'm mixing in the salt, and now I'm adding my cute little 4 tablespoons of butter. So this is going to cook over medium heat, and you've got to constantly stir it, because if you don't, you'll end up with scrambled eggs. So I'm going to cook and stir until the mixture starts to boil and slightly thicken. Like that. Next, I'm going to pour the custard into a bowl, and I'm going to add in the vanilla and the coconut. After all the desserts that I made for Thanksgiving, we definitely don't need anything sweet in this house. I'm actually making this for my father-in-law. He did me an awesome favor by watching the kids for me a couple months ago when I surprised my husband with an anniversary trip to San Diego. So this is his thank you cake. So once the coconut's mixed in, let it cool for a little bit, and then you're going to top it with some plastic wrap, and you're going to make sure that it's touching the top layer so a skin doesn't form. And you're just going to pop it in the fridge to finish chilling. Now let's get started on the cake. So this is going to be super easy, just a box of German chocolate cake, and I'm using the ingredients that are on the box, but instead of water, I'm using milk. You see me showing off my little Christmas nails. Shout out to my manicurist Stacy, she's awesome. So I'm pouring the batter into my prepared baking pan. I'm just using a foil cake pan that I grabbed at the grocery store, because like I said, this is for my father-in-law, so I'm gonna bake it up and just take it to his house. Here you see me tapping the pan on the counter. This is to bring any air bubbles to the surface. And now I'm going to bake in the oven at 325 for 30 to 35 minutes. And it's done. So I'm going to set this to the side and finish the frosting. I pulled out my 3-quart power air fryer to toast the pecans. Now here's a little trick that I do when I need chopped pecans, but I don't feel like using one of my gadgets. I just use a meat mallet inside of a thick Ziploc bag. Knock it around a little bit, and then you've got chopped nuts. So I'm going to add these to an oven safe dish, and I'm going to place it into my air fryer, and I'm going to cook these at 350 degrees for about 4 minutes. You got to be careful with nuts because they can burn rather quickly. So after about 3 minutes, I started to smell them, so I took them out and we're good to go. So now I'm going to add them to my frosting. And remember, that dish is going to be hot, so that's why I have on an oven glove. And I'm going to mix the pecans in, and then I'm going to spread it on top of the cake. And voila, here is the finished cake. So this was super easy to put together because I didn't have to do anything with the cake part. I just had to focus on the frosting. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys give it a try. As always, thanks so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, get out of the drive-thru and get into the kitchen. Bye.